Why are we here? Why Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
Yeah, well, it's interesting, Nigel. Little church here, Spiritualist church, opened in 1926, and spiritualism was one of the few strands of Christianity that was prospering after the First World War. There was a collapse in religious faith because of all the loss of war, but spiritualism increased because people wanted to get in contact with those who'd passed, those who'd lost sons or husbands, and the Worthing Spiritualists wanted to make as big an impact as possible, so they persuaded Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to come here and open their church. And Conan Doyle was a great spiritualist. One of the curious things about him is he created Sherlock Holmes, who has this forensic mind, almost a cynical approach to life, and yet Conan Doyle effortlessly believed in things today we would find fanciful, almost beyond imagination. And there's a famous story of when Houdini came to England, and Conan Doyle really wanted to meet him, and he quizzed Houdini as to what special powers he used. How did he get out of rooms that he'd been locked into? And Houdini was astounded. He said, well, it's all a trick, everything I do is a trick. And Conan Doyle became really angry and said, I know what you do. You change yourself into a plume of smoke to get through the keyhole, and then you rematerialise the other side. And Houdini said, well, of course not. Everything I do is a trick. It's all sleight of hand. And Conan Doyle was really angry that Houdini wouldn't explain his magic to him. So I'm always struck by how there's this contrast between Conan Doyle, the real man, and the Sherlock Holmes character. And he didn't live, he lived in Crowborough, so he was quite close at hand.
East Sussex.
In East Sussex, yeah.